A very good evening to everybody. Today is election day, May 6, 2021, and these are the first elections that we have had here in the United Kingdom since the general election back in 2019. Over the years, many people will know of my involvement in local politics. They'll know about how I was very much actively involved in the Labour Party, and a lot of people will also know about the fact that I still have an interest in politics. I don't stop going on about it. Tonight, the very first thing I would like to do is to endorse a very good friend of mine that I met quite a few years ago when I was very actively involved in the Labour Party, and that is Darren Clifford. Darren is standing in Morecambe for Lancashire County Council. I wish Darren every success, and there's still just under 2 hours in which people can go to polling stations across anywhere, but in particular to go and give a vote to Darren Clifford, a nice, good, genuine person who deserves all the support and recognition that he can get. Darren also works at one of the COVID test centres as well locally and puts in a lot of hard work protecting others. During the pandemic, Darren has been out delivering meals to people as well, making sure that everyone's okay, plus also putting positive messages out there, updating everybody on what's been happening locally and how it's affected Lancashire. Darren deserves the vote, so please, if you live in Morecambe, give Darren Clifford your vote. And that's the only person I'm going to endorse as far as this live video is concerned, but there is also something else I want to do tonight. When you're involved in the political bug, when you get that bug, it doesn't leave you. You may walk away from a party, you may look at other different political parties, and it's nice to have that neutral perspective, looking at how things are going on. It's nice to have that centre ground feeling, not lurching to the left, not lurching to the right, but staying in the centre ground, appealing to each and every other person so that everybody all gets that same equality, everybody is all looked at and thought of the same. Friends, the last time I stood for council was exactly 11 years ago this very day, back in the 2010 general and local elections. Tonight, I'm asking the people of my local ward of Holyrood if you want me to stand again in the all-out local elections next year as an independent candidate. An independent candidate, if that is the case, that would look at everything and appeal to each and every person that lives in the ward. I would try and create a good deal for everybody. Whether somebody has 1 pence in a bank or £1 million, everybody would be treated equally as everybody should. None of this saying high taxes there, low taxes there. Everybody will be treated exactly the same, making a fairer deal for each and every person. There's so much that needs to be done, and I know for a fact that the hard work that our Liberal Democrat councillors have done in our ward of Holyrood, and I have voted for Steve Wright today, they are doing an awful lot of hard work, but the hard work that they're trying to do is stopped by the officials at the town hall when pavements and various different things aren't always able to be done. It's not the fact they don't want to be done, it's where resources. We don't need to make things feel worse than what they are. We want people to feel good even in the times of badness. We are all going through difficult times, but we need to be reminded of light, much like coming at the end of the tunnel, but also at the fact that there is going to be some goodness that will be coming everybody's way. So instead of playing down things, we need things to be rising high. We want everybody to feel good. So, I would like to make some differences here in Prestwich to make things better for each and every one of us. But I don't want to just take things there. And that's not me declaring myself as a candidate. I will only do that if people want me to. But what I will also do, if I was to become a candidate and I was to make differences and make people feel good again, I would then go further. And when it comes to the mayoral elections next time, again, if the people of Greater Manchester wanted me to, I would challenge Andy Burnham on several of the issues that he has done during the last 4 years. It's not being nasty or antagonistic or anything like that. I think of myself as an ordinary person. But there's so much more that can be done for people. There's so much more that can be done during this pandemic. And people have been let down. So, my friends, if you want me to, I will put myself forward next year as an independent candidate. I will look ahead to the next mayoral elections as well, if you want me to. There will be no being a specific political party. There's really me, myself. So my friends, if you've not been out to vote, go out and vote. It's everybody's right and everybody's entitled to. Thank you for listening. Take care, stay safe and enjoy.